Once upon a time, there were a man and a woman who wished in vain for a child. They had a little window at the back of their house, from which a beautiful garden could be seen. This garden was full of the most beautiful flowers and herbs. But it belonged to a wicked witch, who had great power and was dreaded by all the country, and was surrounded by a high wall. One day, the woman was standing by the window and looking down into the garden. She saw a bed planted with the most beautiful rampion, and it looked so fresh and so green that she longed for it deeply and had the greatest desire to eat some.
My love, I have the greatest desire to eat a salad grown from that plant, and I know if I don't get it, I will surely die.
And her husband, who loved her very much, thought,
if she will die, then I will surely get her some of that food. Let it cost what it will.
and so he said,
If you really want some of that rampion, you will act.
At midnight, the husband climbed the wall into the garden of the witch and hastily clutched a handful of rampion and took it to his wife. She at once made a salad and ate it with much relish. She liked it very much. So very much that the next day she longed for it 3 times as much as before. So her husband knew he would have no rest until he once more descended into the garden. In the gloom of the evening, he let himself down again. But when he had the rampion in his hands, he saw the terrible witch standing before him.
How dare you come into my garden and steal my rampion like a thief? You will suffer for it.
And the witch allowed her anger.
Oh, please. I did so without necessity. My wife saw it from the window.
Hey,
And she said if she didn't have it, she would die.
And then she let it soften.
If you're telling me the truth, I will let you take as much rampion as you want. Only I make one condition. You must give me your firstborn child that your wife will bring into the world. It shall be mine, and I will care for it like a mother.
The man in terror consented to everything. When their baby was born, the witch appeared. And gave the child the name of
Rapunzel.
and took it away with her. Rapunzel grew into the most magnificent, beautiful child under the sun. And when she was 12 years old, the witch shut her up into a tower in the middle of the forest. The tower had neither stairs nor door, but quite at the top was a little window. When the witch wanted to go in, she placed herself beneath it and said,
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Rapunzel had magnificent hair, as fine as spun gold. And when she heard that voice of the witch, she said,
fine, let me unbraid my tresses, and I will send you right up.
and then the hair fell down, 20 ells down. That is the exact measurement of 18 inches, perhaps. And the witch climbed into After about a year or two, the king's son rode through the forest. And when he heard a song so charming that he stood still and listened, this was Rapunzel, who in her solitude passed her time letting her sweet voice resound.
I wonder who is singing so beautifully.
The lovely voice came from Rapunzel's tower. The king's son wanted to climb up to it and looked for the door of the tower, but none was found.
How may I get up? There are neither stairs or doors.
He went back home, but the singing had touched his heart so that every day he went back to the forest and listened. One day he was standing behind a tree when he saw a witch coming and heard,
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. If that is the ladder which one mounts, I shall try my fortune.
Well, next day, when it grew dark, he went to the tower. Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, put down your hair.
Immediately, the hair fell down, and the king's son began his journey up. Rapunzel was terribly frightened when a man, such as he had never beheld, appeared. But the king's son began to talk to her like a friend, and told her that his heart had been so stirred that he could not rest and was forced to see her. And,
My darling, my heart is yours. I have never seen anybody so beautiful as you. Will you marry me? Will you be my wife and live with me in my kingdom?
then Rapunzel lost her fear, and she saw that he was a young and very handsome, and thought,
You will love me more than the witch.
and they agreed on it.
I will go with you to your kingdom, but I do not know how to get down. You shall bring me silk, and I will weave it into a ladder, and then we will mount your horse and ride to your castle.
And she laid her hand in his, and they agreed that he would return and come by night. For it was indeed love at first sight. For many a days, the same sighing and love-struck stares began to happen. It became quite annoying, actually. And then it began. The next day, the witch arrived.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair.
And she had never noticed anything. Until one day Rapunzel said,
You are so much heavier than the king's son. When I pull him up, he's with me in just a moment.
You wicked child, I thought I had separated you from the world, and yet you have deceived me.
and in her anger the witch grasped Rapunzel's hair and cut it off. And snip, snap, they were gone. And the lovely braids lay on the floor. Then she took her into a desert, where she lived in great grief and misery. And on that same day, the witch fastened the braids onto the window, and when she heard,
Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
she let her hair down, and the king's son ascended. But he found not his dearest Rapunzel, but the witch, glaring at him with wicked and venomous stares.
Ah, you have come to take your dearest Rapunzel, but the beautiful bird no longer sits singing in the nest. The cat has got it, and it will scratch your eyes as well. Rapunzel is lost to you, and you will never see her again.
The king's son was beside himself with grief, and in his despair leapt from the tower. The king's son escaped with his life, but felt pierced his eyes. Then he wandered into the woods, quite blind, eating only roots and berries, for some years, and finally he got to the desert, where Rapunzel, with the twins she had given birth to, a boy and a girl, lived in great poverty. He heard a voice.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I
He went towards this wonderful voice, and when he approached,
My
Rapunzel
love,
said-
I have missed you so much.
and she was so happy to see him. They fell into each other's arms, and she wept. 2 of her tears fell on his eyes, and they grew clear again, and he could see with them as before.
I can see again. Now let me take you back.
He took her back to his kingdom, where they were joyfully received.